What is up, metalheads? What is up? Is Heavy Metal Pokemon, and I am bringing you Week 4, the NDBL, the team preview overview, and also a little press conference from last week. So let's get right into the press conference overview of last week. So after looking at the footage and everything, what I could see is what happened. I made the big mistake of not U-turning that first turn and giving me a huge advantage, because then I could have, played around a little bit more and not using Victini the way I should have, and really put him in a position, where I needed to kind of keep the game around. Because I could have wild charged on the Protect, he would have switched out, seeing that would have done a bunch, and then I could have Ice Punched onto the Landorus coming in, get rid of the Yachi, switch out into something else that was built more for Landorus, and just kind of go from there. Really was the key thing there. And I think that's why we lost. We let him hazard stack on us. I didn't think hazards were an issue, but allowing him to hazard stack really kept putting a hindrance on my team, because I kept needing to switch because I was always behind. But that U-turn first play would actually put me way ahead. I would have been way ahead. So I think I had the right team. I just played it wrong. Yeah, he got a couple of hacks, like the two toxics on the sludge bombs. They weren't super critical. They just made the game go a little faster. Because I had no time to get in there, heal my team with the spikes and everything. So just really made the clock tick faster as all. I don't think we could have came back from that after. Now, had he not got those, we may have been able to make a comeback or less of a differential, but it didn't happen that way. So anyways, let's get into Week 4's team builder against Devon and the FC Umbreon. So let me pull up this, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so let's get right into the team here. Okay, so we have Dragonzord coming back this week, hopefully getting a bunch of kills for us again. Dragon Dance, Fire Punch, Rock Slide, and Crunch. This set allows me to outspeed the second fastest mon of Latios at 110 speed. I can outspeed it, and then I have Fire Punch for the Mega Scizor, Rock Slide for the Thunderous, Crunch for stab damage, and pretty much Oko's even without a Dragon Dance against the thingy-mading, the Latios. So there's that. Hopefully he can come in, we can get set up and stuff. Sandstream, because we have his tag team partner Rufus coming in. Hopefully Rufus can get some kills with the Sand Rush ability with the Assault Vest. So we're kind of trying to make him a little tanky, so we can live some hits and kind of do some stuff. Earthquake, Rock Slide, X-Scizor, and Iron Head. I figured X-Scizor would be good against the Latios. It does do hit for super effective damage, I believe. Iron Head for stab, Rock Slide for the Thunderous again, and then Earthquake for also stab. Should be able to Oko the Cinccino. Should. As long as we don't get low rolled. Doing the calcs, I should be able to do 148% damage to it. Or 80, between 88 and 148. That's a huge roll, guys. But yeah, that's where we're going. Alright, so we got Rufus there. That's 252 attack, 176 speed. So in the sand, I can outspeed Scarf Cinccino. And then I put the rest in the defense, like I said, so I can be a little bulkier, maybe live a hit of something, I don't know. And then 252 attack. Alright, next up is Akikos. Our defensive wall coming back. Rocky Helmet. Again, really kind of dealing with the physical threats this week. 252 defense, they plus defensive nature, 8 in the Spatak, or the Spadef, and then 248 HP to keep it odd. Will-O-Wisp Hex, Rest, and Pain Split. Yeah, just the normal kind of set we ran last time. Pretty much to keep that Scizor from running rampant. Because I have really zero ways to effectively deal with it. The Mummy ability allows it to get rid of its Technician, so it's not going to get boosted moves. And then Will-O-Wisp hinders it, so it can't really Sword Stance up against me. Not like I have a way for it to do that, but just in case. Next up we have Choice Specs Dream Girl, the Gardevoir here, with the Trace ability. Hopefully maybe give me something good. With Trick, Moonblast, Psyshock, and Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice for the Rotom and the Thundurus. I figured those would be some big threats to be able to hit. You know, so I can get, if I need to predict those coming in or something. Trick, I couldn't really think of like a good last move to actually have, because I mean Shadow Ball really doesn't do anything for me, and Energy Ball really doesn't do much either. So yeah, so I just like trick the choice specs onto something, and maybe like a physical thing, and trick their, you know, give them choice specs, and here you go. Then, you know, we got Moonblast and Side Shock. Those are just going to do damage against anything that decides to come in. We're just going to go a bulky set with no speed investment. 248 HP to keep it odd. 252 Spatak. Oh, I had no nature on this. That's a thing. Would be a modest nature. But yeah, so there's Dream Girl. Pretty much, you know, just to hit things hard. Gizmo coming in again. Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, Fire Blast, and Wish. So in case I do have to go up against the Scissor, I can live a potential Bullet Punch or two with this spread, and then Fire Blast it back so I can just roast it. Yeah, so Calm Mind up, Dazzling Gleam, and Wish just to keep regenerating health. To keep the team good. Yeah. Alright, and last but not least, we have Azalea, the Vileplume Black Sludge Effect Spore again. Hopefully trying to catch up that Scizor off guard. But this time it is especially defensive. 248 HP, 252 Spadef with a plus Spadef minus attack nature, 8 special attack with Aromatherapy, Synthesis, Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Fire. I didn't want to bring Sludge Bomb this week. I have Rufus to take care of the Sylveon, so I got Dragonzord, you know, so I've got some stuff to kind of deal with it, and not sure if he'll actually bring it or not. So I went with Energy Ball over Sludge Bomb. I didn't want to go Giga Drain because I wanted damage, and I have Synthesis, so if I need to, so he can take on some stuff. Hidden Power Fire in case I do go against either the Scizor or the that Rotom. I do see that Rotom potentially coming, as it can do some, I mean, it's not going to do a lot, but you know, it has the threat with the Leaf Storm. It does have Volt Switch options, so I mean, it's not a bad mon to bring. It can be bulky and stuff, so I think that's what he's going to bring. So just looking over his team here, so he's got Latios, Thundurus, Cinccino, Rotom M, Skuntank, Mega Scizor, Umbreon, Tauros, Frogadier, Sylveon, and Magmotar. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling he's going to bring the Land, he's going to bring the Latios, he's going to bring the Thundurus, he's going to bring Cinccino, definitely those for sure. Mega Scizor is definitely a good option to bring. I'm thinking he could possibly bring a Cleric Umbreon, and then I'm feeling Rotom M in the last spot, just over Sylveon. I think it kind of gives him, you know, a Volt Switching Core with the Thundurus there. Allows him to, you know, keep the momentum up if he needs to. I really have one electric immunity, and that's what's his face, but you know, he can fire off a big Leaf Storm at me. If he's Scarfed, he may outspeed if we're in the sand or not. He may think I'm Mold Breaker to begin with, so I don't know. It does say that I don't break the mold, so there's that to go with that. I don't see Frogadier or Magmotar coming. I don't see Tauros coming. Skuntank either. I have a lot of fairy stuff on my team. I got a lot of stuff that can deal with Tauros. I have stuff that can deal with Frogadier, so I just don't see this coming. Magmotar could be a possible over to the Rotom. But it just gets bodied, I think, by what's his name, Dragonzord there, the Tyranitar. So that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm thinking this week we're gonna do. Here's a team. Hopefully we can get us a win, get us back up into playoff contention. We were in playoff contention week 2. Week 3 we went down to 8. We went down to 8th place. So hopefully we can get a win here and get us kind of boosted up there a little bit. and get the Denver Rapidash back in the game and back to playing the game that we need to play and the ability that we should be able to play. I've battled Devon before. He got me because I made a couple of misplays against him, and so hopefully this time we can come back and we can make a better team play and everything like that. So if you enjoyed today's episode, go ahead and bang that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe, become a Metalhead today. Leave a comment down below of what you think of the team, what you think it should change for the battle. The battle should be going up Sunday. This should go up after the battle. So day that is, this will go up. But as always, bros, keep gaming. Don't work. Gonna stay in. Spin block there. Doesn't do anything. And let's go for a dynamic punch. Is this time? I don't know. Let's see. Let's try and get it on just to see.